Now, emergency services are gearing up for what is expected to be one of the busiest weekends of the year as people head to pubs and clubs in the run-up to the festive season. Mad Friday usually brings people out in their droves to celebrate. Police are advising partygoers to stay safe and be mindful of the wintry conditions. With more, here's Kirsten Tate.
The weekend before Christmas is always one to remember and often forget. The last few years, however, have been memorable for different reasons.
It's probably our first normal Christmas since 2019 in terms of business levels. People have got a lot of confidence about coming back out again. We're seeing businesses booking, we're seeing individuals booking. We saw a big kind of surge in bookings around when the panto started, for example. So I think people are really trying to get into the festive spirit.
Tonight, colleagues, families and friends will reunite for what's best known as Mad Friday. And after a couple of years with restrained celebrations, what's expected to be a special night can overwhelm emergency services.
Antisocial behaviour is part and parcel of excess alcohol. It's down to the individuals themselves. You know, the onus is on yourself, the onus is on your friends. You know, as I say, look after each other and be mindful of how much alcohol you're taking. You know your own level, you know where it's too much, so don't take too much.
Those who overindulge in drinking and partying could find themselves in trouble. Aberdeen street pastors will be on patrol until the early hours to lend a hand.
So how busy is it going to be tonight? Well, absolutely mad. It's always quite wild on a Mad Friday. I think because people start drinking earlier than they normally would, and because of the social occasion, possibly drink more than they normally would. And of course that leads to various problems where they might get separated from friends, be on their own and maybe sit down in a doorway to gather their thoughts. And in sub-zero temperatures, as we have just now, that could be lethal because they're dressed for going to clubs and not dressed for the weather.
In the next couple of hours, this street is expected to be packed full of revellers ready to party like they did in 2019. The message from bar staff and emergency services is be careful, but enjoy yourself. Kirsten Tate, STV News.